Hello. Let's paint a new portrait today. I'm gonna paint for maybe a couple of hours. I'm not gonna be able to finish up this painting today, but I wanna show you as much as possible. Okay. Let's see. The colors I got here are titanium white, Naples yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, raw umber, cobalt blue, and ivory black. Okay, let's see. One thing that we gotta pay attention when we paint, a portrait like in this case that we see two faces, two persons here, is the relationship between the size of one face and the other face. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna place one face here, one face here. I got little space for mixing the colors. Okay. I'm going to start with shadows. I mean, I don't see a lot of shadows, but we have to squint down our eyes as much as possible, or use Photoshop if you want, see, to darken up the photograph a bit and being able to see more values, see more clearly the difference between light and shadows. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna just raw umber. Let's start sketching. Okay, I just going to draw the overall shape of the face. Now the other face. Okay, check out the size of this face and the size of this face. Shoulder. Maybe I should move both a little bit to the left. No, I think that's okay. I don't think they want the palette here. I'm gonna cut the palette at the end. Okay, remember that usually I check out always proportions and two things, that I work with: proportions and observation. Obviously, we will do that, but I rely on both. Okay. For example, eyebrows, nose, chin. Eyebrows, nose, chin. Okay. You see, it's kind of the same distance. Okay. Now, I don't use too much paint at the beginning. Obviously, I want to just be sure about the drawing first, and then I could use more paint. I'm squinting my eyes, and what I see is basically all this shadow here, shadow here, shadow here. Okay, I see the hair, and then I see more hair here. Stepping back, squinting and comparing. Okay, let's check out alignments. For example, here, the wrinkle here on the neck, which I'm going to erase later. Okay, but I'm checking the alignment of this portion here. Here's the nose, here's the mouth around here. The chin and the double chin. It's kind of aligned with the nose. Huh? Yeah. And the eyes here kind of align with the corner of this eye, especially with the corner of the mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Michael. Hello, creator colleague. Hello, Jonas. Hello, Nilu. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Papadia. Hello, Dajan. Hello, Socrates, the cab driver. Hello, James. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she asked me to take out her glasses, not paint her glasses. Let's see. Okay, I told her maybe I'm gonna try to do it, but not so sure because it depends. Okay. Sometimes I use everything that I have on the face to try to copy the likeness. And I think maybe the best way for me to, let's say, change something, that would be first draw it and then change it or erase it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna paint now. I mean, that's what I want now. I don't want nothing more. Maybe the mouth here. Okay. Now, what I'm checking right now, and I'm thinking the relationship between this and this face, because I don't want at the end that her face looks bigger than him, than his face, or vice versa. Okay. Now, but things looks like she took this photograph, and that's a selfie. That means that she was closer to the camera. Maybe, and I see a little bit of that. I see her face a little bit bigger than his face. Yeah, changing this, that could be pretty difficult. Changing something about when you got really close to the camera and there is some kind of distortion when somebody's so close to the camera. Okay. Now, when you paint a commission, sometimes you got somebody saying, "Hey, change this, change that." Yeah, that's possible. Change things like taking out the glasses or something more, or erase maybe a double neck, something like that. But things like change the distortion of the face because you took the person took the photograph too close to her face. That's pretty tricky. Okay, that's pretty tricky and that's pretty difficult. I'm going to try to do that, but okay. As I'm speaking, I'm just squinting down my eyes, bouncing my eyes back from the photograph to the painting and thinking about the drawing, thinking about proportions. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna paint the sky first. There's a cloudy day on the beach. Maybe I could exaggerate this a little bit and make it like a sunny day, or maybe it's a sunny day, but it was the photograph. I don't know. I see the shadow here on the shoulder. But usually on a sunny day on the beach, the skin color becomes pretty orangey. It changes a lot. Yeah. Okay. Just sharing the things that I'm thinking right now, and okay. Now painting their faces like pretty orangey. I don't think that would be a good idea. What I mean is pretty orangey, trying to emulate or trying to show that the sunlight is hitting their faces. Like you will remember maybe some Sorola's paintings. He used to paint people on the beach, and you can see clearly the skin color pretty orangey. I need some linseed oil, to paint this a bit faster. I'm using a fan brush right now. This is a synthetic fan brush. It's a little stiff because it's pretty old. I couldn't use a synthetic fan brush to do this if the fan brush is new, because it's usually they're pretty soft. Okay, I'm gonna paint this here. I'm gonna complete this at the end, okay? I don't want too much paint here. Maybe I'm gonna mix the colors. Definitely I'm gonna mix the colors here. Okay. Now, let's think about mid-tone. Okay. Hello, Monique. Hello, you ate just. Hello, Jonas. Hello, Bob. At what stage would you paint the glasses on? In the beginning, where you have more color in the background. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm thinking about. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go just paint the glasses maybe halfway, and then at the end I'm going to take out the glasses. Yeah. Not so sure about. We're not gonna take out the glasses. Just 1 second, please. Okay. Let's prepare a mid-tone for the face. Okay. I'm gonna mix just orange, alizarin crimson, white, and raw umber. More raw umber and white. Touch of cadmium red. Touch of red. Cadmium red. My canvas is kind of the same color. I want to make it lighter. This a lot lighter. Okay, let's see. See light here. Light here. Now you can see the light a little bit. You know, the previous color, it was just too close to my canvas. I prefer when I paint a commission, I usually trace the drawing, and I work more relaxed. But this is more exciting, you know. Okay, I need another brush. And I'm going to exaggerate a little bit the values, okay? Okay. Let's see, like all the shadows that I see on the face. Again, raw umber, cadmium orange, and alizarin crimson. Okay, let me think. Okay, I see here it's dark. No, a bit darker. Bit more raw umber. Okay, hello, hello Sharon, hello Rahul, hello Evelyn, hello Marius, hello Dita, hello on Facebook, The Heart of Art. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Hello Lizui. Okay, more raw umber, touch of blue. I want to knock down this color a bit, get a bit of white. Okay, I don't want to have this color kind of orangey. I want something more greenish. We're gonna add more blue and a little bit of Naples yellow. Okay, I need more white on my palette. Almost. Okay, here's the brush. Yeah. A little bit of white. I think this color is good. Okay. It's kind of, greenish. I want something like this, kind of greenish, kind of neutral. Obviously, I'm gonna change this color, but slowly and just, I don't want a face that looks orangey. Okay. If I use this color, obviously the reddish colors on top, like for the cheeks, they're gonna look pretty good because I'm gonna have some contrast here. Okay. Squinting, stepping back. Okay, hola Carolina. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, sorry, I gotta just pause and think about the face, think about the color, think about values. I prefer to start with this greenish color, which for me, I think is easy to change. It's just by adding the orangey reddish color on top. Okay, and sometimes it depends, each painting is different. But let's say for today's painting, I think that's gonna be better this color, and then but the end, you know what, what I don't want is to end up with a skin color that looks too orangey. Okay. I remember when I was a student and I used to paint a lot of portraits, obviously, and I started to paint commissions when I was in the second year in the School of Art. I was trying to copy the skin color that I saw in the photograph, every little portion. I mean, for me, it was the first approach. It was just go directly to the skin color with every brush stroke. You know, it's just like here, stay here mixing and get really close to what I see on the photograph and lay down the brush stroke. Compare, no, it's not changing the mixture and again and again. And at the end, I remember the first portraits, maybe they got some kind of orangey color, too orangey. With time, obviously, I learned that to kind of create a color as a base, like it works to pretty good to take more colors on top, okay, and not trying to copy exactly what I see at the first. And obviously, something is different when you approach in that way. What that so many times I ended up with a skin color that it doesn't look exactly like the photograph, you know, but it was pretty good. It was mute. It was better than painting something pretty orangey. Okay, that was the other option. And it kind of creates a nice harmony. But obviously, that when I say change from portrait to portrait is because sometimes I got this really good, and sometimes I ended up with a face that looks kind of greenish, too greenish maybe. The good thing, obviously, that we retouch this by adding more paint, and we retouch more and more and more. We put more paint on top. Okay, and that eventually is gonna fix any problem about color. The tricky part that's gonna be always about values, especially when we paint. This is something common about commissions. I don't know if you notice the difference when we pick up a photograph to paint on my Patreon paint along sessions, or when I paint here on YouTube, usually Thursdays. I usually pick up a photograph based on contrast because I want to see really clear the contrast, because there is some light and shadows that create more easily form, and the face looks rounded. And when we usually paint a commission, obviously the face, the photograph is not perfect. People don't care about taking a photograph with shadows, light on shadows. And, you know, as a matter of fact, they don't like so many times to see a shadow on one side of the face. Why? Because usually a shadow it could make a wrinkle, any wrinkle look even harsh on the face. Nobody likes that. Yeah, we don't like that. And when we take a picture and the light is frontal, there is not too much shadows, you know, the skin looks cleaner, and that's what we like. I include myself obviously on that. And I was watching myself on the mirror the other day, thinking about painting my self-portrait, and I thought, okay, one light coming from the left, a lot of shadow on the right, and then I saw my wrinkles because of that contrast, and I thought, maybe not that much contrast. Now, one thing is seeing that on a painting, and another thing is seeing yourself on your face, how the light and the shadows is gonna just make some things on your face just look harsh. And okay, going back to this. Okay, I got what I think is more volume. Okay, obviously it's because I'm working on a color that's darker than what I see on the photograph. Okay, and it's greenish, and you can see, you know, the difference is pretty clear. Okay. Now on top of this, I'm gonna change this color. I can just start adding a reddish color here, a more reddish color here. Okay. And always remember that we have some areas on the skin, on the face that we have more blood, and we need to. We could exaggerate those areas even more, like for example the nose or the chin. And with this color is when we start adding, let's say, something closer to a skin color. And we decide, it's up to you, to make it more reddish or less reddish. It depends what you want. It depends, what your client wants. Sometimes somebody is gonna say, no, I want something pretty smooth, soft, not too much color on the face. Yeah, it depends. Usually people understand. Yeah. Usually people they like the painting, understand the colors and all of that. Okay. Okay, I need a darker value because I'm full of midtones here, and I'm not able to judge. I'm not gonna be able to judge all the values until I have more values here. And what about contrast? It's kind of the sky get into here, um, well, blouse, let's say, or t-shirt. Okay, and it's kind of the same value. I could change the color here. I could change the color here. Yeah. Okay. No, let's leave that for later. Okay. Yeah, darker values. I need some darker values, and usually it doesn't matter if I don't see that there is some black values, like a darker value. I'm gonna add a darker value in the face. Okay. Okay. Oh, Evelyn saying love watching Renzo paint. Think of trying to paint with him. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Mary saying if you are planning to go live daily, please let me know in order to stop my chess lessons. Yeah. Yeah. It's not something that I planned. It's just, you know, uh, I just thinking on sharing, with you all what I'm doing because, yeah. I'm gonna paint this portrait today for tomorrow. No, tomorrow I got my lessons, paint along lessons on Wednesdays, and but I got that another portrait that I should paint Thursday, and Thursday is the day for that I have, let's say, more freedom for me to choose what to paint. Yeah, maybe Friday I'm gonna paint another commission. Yeah. But if I was just thinking to share this because, um, I don't know, that would be more motivation. I don't know, but kind of feels okay for me. It feels good to share this, and maybe this makes at the same time the process kind of a challenge, and I love that. Yeah, kind of put some pressure on me, and yeah, I don't know. What I can what I don't know exactly, but it feels challenging. It feels like, yeah. I hope you understand because painting here without, let's say, doing this on YouTube, it means just me just here alone, not speaking to no one, turning on a TV maybe, watching the news, listening to some music. And here I can feel that I'm just sharing this with people. It's just like I got some friends with me. And at the same time I got some critiques that could help me with the painting. Okay. This is just black and a lizard crimson. I'm going to darken up this shadow here a bit more, okay? It's just like I need that to separate the face, or maybe even light up the shoulder to separate the face here. Okay? Yeah, I think that's gonna make the face just pop forward here. But let's see. Okay, I'm gonna paint just this dark, just raw umber. I know it's too dark. It's darker than what I see on the photograph, but I wanna see if that helps, because I got the feeling that I need darker values. You know, when the scene is pretty light, the darker values becomes the focal point. When a scene is pretty, you know, it's pretty light, a darker value focal point. When the scene is pretty light, sorry, it's pretty dark, the light becomes the focal point. Okay. Thank you, Kay Schwartz. Monique is saying, admit it, Brenzo, you love us. Yeah. I was, yeah, I love you all, guys. Hello, Anna. Yeah. That was funny. Okay. Let's see. Just comparing, just a minute, second here. Okay. Okay, now I got this darker shadow, okay? What about the shadow on the face? Because I see the shadow on the face here, yeah? Now, I could keep it, let's say, kind of reddish just here, yeah, because of the cheek. Yeah? A little bit grayish here, and then again, here, I got, maybe I could keep it greenish too, but okay, I could just do this, make it warm. What about that? Let me see if that works. Because usually on the neck, I paint the neck kind of grayish, greenish, just to make it recede, and got the chin just pop forward. Okay, but let's say I'm gonna just make it even more saturated. I wanna see this, okay? I'm just trying to see if this color is gonna be okay or not. Okay, look at this, is pretty saturated. Okay, let me see. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. I gotta send a message. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, okay, maybe I could do the same on this area here. reddish, greenish, and reddish. Okay. Okay, now let's continue working. I'm gonna start adding a more orangey color. Okay. Just want to be careful about not making the face too orangey. Keep the balance, you know, between this greenish color and the skin color. Okay, let's paint the nose. Here's darker. I don't get the dark I want. Okay, there. I'm going to soften this, what we call, I think, the double neck. There's no double neck for him. It's gonna affect the likeness definitely, but let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, hello, Brigitte. Thank you, Marius, Jonas, Dita, Monique. M Figure saying hello, Renzo. Do you do live Patreon on Sundays? I love to subscribe, but only available on Sundays. Yeah, we paint Sundays for 5 hours every Sunday from 11 a.m. my time, which is Eastern time now in USA, and we paint to 4 or 5 afternoon every Sunday, 4 Sundays of the month, not every Sunday. Yeah, it is $100 that tier, and with paying that tier, you got access to drawings too, Thursday's drawings, access to some recorded human figure, sessions. And Sundays, we paint Sundays too. Okay. A little bit of red on the nose. More red on the cheeks. Here on the shadow. Just the link to my page on the description box. Okay. Now darker color again. I'm gonna just, I see the eyes and I see a couple of triangles. I mean, I always try to simplify what I see, just simple shapes. Okay, one eye again, simple shape. Okay. Hello, Eric. Eric Witham. Hello. Okay. Just squinting down my eyes, stepping back, checking out. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let's continue painting. Okay, I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I'm gonna work a little bit on details on the face, okay? I mix raw umber, alizarin crimson. No, let's see. The nose, because I got the eyes there. I'm thinking the eyes are good enough, Yeah. Okay, the nose, nostrils. Okay, looks like kind of triangular. This is pretty common on every face we see. Now the mouth. Check out the alignment. Check out very good alignment with this, for example. Checking out this shape, and then this, and then all that I see here. Okay, as a shape. When I say as a shape, I mean as a flat shape, something that is easy to copy. Okay. Okay, now his face. Okay, let's see. One eye here. Another thing that I see here, for example, look at this shape, look at this, and something more here. Okay. Now, when I see the other eye, I see this. Okay. This goes like that. It kind of goes like that. Okay. Now, always check out the relationship between one and the other. It's not about finish up one eye. Now the nose. How tilted is the nose? Use anything to compare. What I used to do is hold a brush with my left hand on top of the photograph or closer to the photograph. Okay? And what I do basically, I check out how tilted is that. It's easier because the brush is longer. Look at, you know, and it show me how tilt is the nose. Okay, we suggest doing that until we got used to. Okay, to do it by eye. Hello, Bo Killian, Brickman. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's continue. Oh, let's move to the nose and the mouth. Okay, the mouth. When I was drawing her face, I got her eye here, which I think is okay. Yeah. Thinking about all this, the glasses here, it goes like that, this. Okay. Now, if I check out the glasses, I can just align that horizontally with the corner of the mouth. How tilted is the mouth? Okay. I'm holding the brush with my left hand. Okay, here's things that we don't see, obviously, that you don't see here because there's no way to show every detail. But you got to keep in mind that I use my left hand and I hold the brush. Okay. Okay. Squinting. Okay, where I see the lightest light on the face. Pretty difficult because there is not too much contrast, but we should be able to see it. Use anything that you can use. Photoshop, take a picture, make it darker. Use a cell phone as a black mirror. Anything, okay? We need to be able to see the lightest light. Okay, it's pretty tricky, definitely. It could be even easier maybe to just put the photograph black and white, make it black and white, and then see more clearly, the lights. Okay, I got this here. Now the light is warm, it's cool. Okay, she on a sunny day. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's not just what we see on the picture. We gotta think about that. Like, it was a sunny day. It was pretty sunny, cloudy day, kind of between. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, maybe another thing that happens, we got the sunlight and we got the skylight. Okay, when if we paint the skylight, I would choose blue and white. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm thinking about mixing this color with the color that I see here, and then I can paint lights with this color and blend it. Because I need to mix it here. Okay. The other option that would be just warmer color, more yellowish. I see light here, the same light here. Okay. Now, one thing, we can choose that. We can choose to even share or both lights, highlights on the face, a cool and a warm light. And at some point we need to add more color, and at some point we can always apply what we know as the simultaneous contrast. Is when we used opposite colors in the color wheel, okay, and we place them together. Usually we make them share the same value, but obviously they are opposite, and that creates contrast. Which one do you think is, both, just one? Okay, we could obviously add both here, but that would be like a touch-ups of color to improve the color on the skin, but we gotta be careful about just mixing those colors there, which is gonna give us a more maybe even a muddy color, a color maybe that we don't want. When we work with the simultaneous contrast, it's not about mixing them on the portrait. It's about then kind of live together just there, shoulder to shoulder, in a smaller area or bigger area of the painting. It depends. Okay, you start to see her face. I'm gonna start blending a bit. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's read here. Okay, hello, Berry Kit, Beer Kit. Hello, Mervat. Hello, E Maccabi saying 260 for a portrait. Man, that's cheap. Oh yeah, I think I missed one zero when I put the price. I'm not just kidding. It's just that. Okay, now I'm not gonna spend when what I mean is just I paint the portrait here on a in a live stream. Maybe I'm gonna spend 20 more minutes retouching off camera, because usually that's what we need. But it's like maybe 80% of the portrait is gonna be done here. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit, okay? Now for this case, in this case, for this portrait, I think I'm gonna spend more time off camera because it's two persons here, and that changed things. Yeah. more work. I usually spend 2 hours, 3 hours, just one face. Now obviously this is smaller, but anyway, I need to put more time. Maybe I'm planning to paint today for a couple of hours. It means that I'm not gonna be able to finish up this paint today. Okay, now that here blending and just trying to get a rounded shape here. Okay, let's see. This brush is for blending, but sometimes I pick up a little bit of color with the brush, just at the tip of the brush, okay? Because it's not just about blending. You know, when I blend, I used to move the paint. It depends of sometimes I kind of push it or pull it depending on, you know, what I mean is that from the face. Imagine that I push it, like for example here, push the paint or the red or the light, or I move the value that I have here on the cheek that is reddish and darker into the light here. I think I'm gonna move this eye a little bit up. Okay, I need to step back and check out. Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I need more light on the face. Okay, now his face. Uh, Kit saying, Renzo, how to show you my portrait landscape strand art for art. Okay, maybe you can tag me on Instagram. Yeah. Hello, Margie. I think that could be an option. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have critiques, live critiques here on YouTube. Maybe I'm gonna start next week. Okay, but that's gonna be from my patrons. Sorry. Okay. But I mean, it's gonna be free for to everybody to see, you know. But the paintings that I'm gonna critique, that's gonna be from my Patreon account, from my patrons. Okay, let's see. No, his face. See a little bit of the skylight just on his forehead. I blend, I clean the brush, I do that a lot. Okay, I blend a little bit, then I clean the brush. I think you can hear the paper. painting the brush again and again. Okay, I need to step back, squint down my eyes, and check out again from a distance. Let's see. Very Casey, can I give you my Telegram username? Telegram. I don't use Telegram. Sorry. I have heard about Telegram, but I don't use it. I need to, something I noticed here. The chain is a little bit up. Maybe there. I'm gonna soften, the neck a little bit. Okay. I need to work on the background. No background, the shadow here. I'm gonna narrow her face a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna continue just blending a little bit of his face. I was trying to remember when I painted the first commission. I think it was. I remember one time that somebody just came into the School of Art. Asking for somebody just to draw. Her portrait. It was a guy and his wife, and they wanted to somebody draw their baby. Okay, and we all did it. They were like, hey, wait. I mean, I don't want to pay you all. I want one guy just to draw my son, and we were, don't worry, man. We're gonna draw it, all of us, and you pay, the one that you like. And we were just there drawing the baby, and the baby was moving. At the end, I remember, because that was pretty difficult. No one got the baby. We were just like, hey, we tried, but that was, a nice challenge. We didn't get it and we ended up just giving the drawings away, to this guy, like as a gift, just for being there, like for 40 minutes, waiting for us to get the drawing. But they were like, man, okay, thank you so much. No, yeah, I think that was the first time that we experienced just drawing somebody just for money. We didn't get any money. Yeah. But we were all excited to try it. At that time in the School of Art, you can just get into the school like not asking for nothing. The door was open there. There was nobody on the door like to ask you where are you going. No, you got just like getting into any place like into a mall, into a church. Nobody is gonna ask you what are you doing here. You got there, and so many people just got there looking for somebody just to paint something like that, like a portrait, or And after when I finished my studies, I went back to the School of Art because obviously I went to visit some friends, and then somebody stopped me at the door. They said, "Where are you going?" It was a security guard. I'm going to just going. I studied here. Just when I just get into just to see some friends. It was like, no, you cannot get into just like that. You need to you know tell me where are you going, who's gonna visit you, and that way I'm gonna call the person and let you know if you can get in or not. Things have changed. Obviously, I think it's better now. It's more security, you know. But at my time, it was more free. This just like it was just a school of art. Nobody get into there to take anything, to rob anything. It's just yeah. Oh, but I remember once that one of my friends got a commission to make a sculpture, you know, and then he was like, the client, it was there, it was like, hey, I like it, but you can just do this. It was small little thing, and my friend, he was like, yeah, 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 wait for me here, please. I'm gonna go for my tour. And then when he came back, the guy wasn't there. He took the sculpture and go away, and went out the School of Art just with the work. And basically, the guy just paid half of the price, because he was about to pay the other half. Mm. Okay, let's see. I'm squinting down my eyes. See light there. I need to add a little bit of light here to get expression on her face. Okay, right now at this stage it's just like molding the face, like it's a sculpture. I start to see more and more the form and the volume on the face, and at some point I'm gonna start just let's say paying attention and manipulating the edges. We're gonna have soft or sharp edges. I gotta move the chin a little bit up. And the second time, I think I remember that I got a commission. It was for painting. It was to paint a landscape or a still life. Yeah. And I remember I went to this. Oh no, there was a guy. There was a guy that he used to buy paintings, but pretty cheap. And a lot of students they used to go there to show him paintings to his office because he had an office. And everybody knew about his office. That was on the nicest neighborhoods here on Lima. And everybody from time to time just to go there. But they say, hey, it's so difficult, to at the end to get this guy, to like one of your paintings because he was pretty tough about no, I don't like this. It could be better this and that, and they send you to retouch it again and again. And one of those days that I needed some money, for sure, I went there with a landscape. The guy just saw my landscape was like, hey, this is pretty good, but you can make it better. And he started to show me a lot of paintings, European paintings, American painters, paintings, amazing, amazing, amazing. He had a lot of books, magazines, and for me it was wow, amazing paintings. And speaking about almost, I'm 52. I was in my 20s, and that was amazing for me. That era, that time, there was no internet, just books. You could not have all the books. With internet, it's kind of we have access to anything we want, any image, anything. It's just like having 1,000 books for you to check out any image, any painting here and there. The thing is that I did the retouches to the landscape. He even suggested me some colors, like, hey, you can just add more of this or that, because this is what we sell now. This is what is selling. We sell more, colors like this, not just this green tree on your landscape. Add some orange, reddish trees. And I did it. I came back and it was like, oh, that's pretty beautiful, but you can make it better. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then he told me, hey, you do this here, and then I did it again. I came back the next 2 days, and he was there and I said, oh, let's see the painting. Oh my God, that's beautiful, but you know what? You can make it better. Like, oh my God, you're gonna buy the painting or not? I was inside. I was 20. I didn't say that. I was like, okay, what else I can do? This and that, this and that. And that was 4 times I went there. The last time he told me, you're good as a painter, but maybe the landscapes is not your thing. Oh my God, no. He showed me some images of some. I remember some little like an angels. And he told me, we say a lot of these things. I think you could paint this, but little faces with a lot of details. And they were like, how much do you pay for that? I pay the same like I pay for the landscape. I was like, well, but I mean, I'm gonna spend 20 hours on this little painting when I spend 8 hours on the landscape. Yeah, but but I'm gonna buy you all the paintings you paint. No, I said I just wanna paint the landscape because it's easier. Okay, he told me. Okay, then retouch it here, 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 here again, and this was real. Okay, like 4 times. And then I remember I got home. I said, I'm not gonna retouch anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not going back to that place anymore. After a couple of days, I was thinking, oh my God, I need some money. I'm gonna make the retouches. I think I'm gonna go. And the same day that I was doing the retouches, one of my friends, let's say friend, because he became my friend, but he used to, he had a brother. He was making business selling paintings. He saw the painting. He told me, how much do you want for the painting? And I said $50. It was like 20 or 20, 26 by 34. And I said, yeah, 50. I said, 50, I'm gonna buy it. He bought the painting, yeah, and I didn't go back again to this guy yeah, that he used to buy paintings. Okay, let's see. I need to step back to see the colors and compare just the colors. I need to light up the face. Knock down maybe the background. Don't know, don't know, don't know. What about this color? Okay, let's paint. Oh, let's see some comments. Okay. Do you remember your first live here in YouTube? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Senor Rodriguez is asking me why my acrylic paint isn't like that. Mine is very liquid. Oh, this is not acrylic. This is oil. This is oil, oil, oil paint, not acrylic. Oh yeah, I remember the first, yeah. And I think it's there. The audio is awful. It's just terrible. Just really, really bad. And the thing is that I was just, that I have studied English like for years. We study English here in my country. It's a subject on the school when since we're kids, but it's just once a week for 2 hours. At the end, we don't know anything. But I was so bad in English that I remember a couple of times I have to go on summer. There was vacations here to save the subject, to do some extra classes. I didn't understand a thing. That was pretty normal for everybody, But for me, it was really, really bad. Uh, and and I remember I went to study. My mom put me on some classes, some lessons here and there. And when I was a painter, I got the opportunity to go to travel. I ended up in New York like 3 times, and even once I stayed there for nine almost a year. Let's say a year, yeah, almost a year. And obviously there, I faced all my problems, all my communication problems. And one thing that happens when you're in a place that you don't speak the language. But anyway, there's a lot of Latin people there, people that speak just Spanish. You can just make a living there and not speak a word of English in your life in New York. Yeah? But the thing is that the people that I knew that was in the world, in the art world, all of them speak English, just English, and I was just struggling trying to practice, and being a year there, I kind of started to speak English more and more, not to a high level, but enough for me to communicate my thoughts. Okay, the thing is that, okay, that was, let's say, not good enough, and I was just doing my, making videos for my Spanish channel. And then one day I was thinking, what am I gonna do with the English that I have learned and practicing, even that it wasn't okay, but at the end it's just like studying something or buying something and not using it, And I thought I gotta use it. It's just like it's gonna be waste. It's gonna stay just in my memory, just for me. Even it's not a high level, but something. And I said, okay, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna do a live stream because I was doing that in Spanish, and I was doubting about that. How do you say procrastinating? I think that's the word, about making the live stream for a week. And then I started to watch videos motivational videos. They say, don't give up, you can do it. Wake up at 3 a.m. You're going to be a millionaire. I said, wow. And I was watching those videos like for a week. And one of those videos I was like, I'm going to do it now. And I turned on my camera and I did the live stream. And it was horrible. Yeah. And I said, I'm not going to do it again. This is just terrible. It's more difficult than I thought. And after a week, because I find those motivational videos pretty useful. I mean, I like them. I like them to the point that I was watching them like daily, at least a couple of them. Yeah? And I was like pretty motivated and was like, I'm gonna do it again. I did it again. And it was awful again. It was what happens. My camera, it wasn't good enough. The audio was terrible. My internet connection, it was just really bad. I didn't know all of those things, and then I spoke to a friend. He told me, you need a better internet connection, you need a better computer, you need a better equipment, all of that. And I say, all of that? I thought it was just about turning on my camera and that's it. No. And then I bought a new camera. Okay, I asked for more speed connection on my internet. Or I changed, I think, from to another company to another company. Okay, and then I started to do it. Started again. Yeah, that was funny, I got some comments sometimes, like somebody told me, I don't understand a thing. I don't understand anything. I love what you paint, but your accent is too thick. I cannot hold it. I cannot, no way, no way. I cannot even finish up a video. And I was like, oh my God. And somebody else was saying like, yeah, and laughing, kind of laughing about the accent and the mistakes I made when I speak. And for me, it was like, oh, that's pretty good, You make you make people laugh. That's a good thing. Yeah. And I continue doing the videos. And it's been like what? 3 years, I think. 3 years. I can retire now. It's just pretty funny. And here's the thing on the portrait that I don't know how I'm gonna paint, because if I don't paint the glasses, here is gonna be just for me just guessing about the width of the nose. I could guess based on the width of the nostrils, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. And I don't remember if the video stayed there on YouTube, to be honest, because you know, some days I failed or I feel like embarrassed of the things that, mistakes I have done, like a video that really, really bad audio and image. And I think I have maybe deleted a couple of them. You just, kind of normal, some days you feel like you don't care about anything, and some days you feel like you're embarrassed about it, about everything. I don't do anything about it. I think it's just one of those days. It's just that tomorrow is gonna be different. You know, today I'm gonna eat the world. Tomorrow is gonna stay at home. I'm not gonna even show my face out. That's normal, One day is like that, the other day is the other way. Okay, let me see if I'm getting the likeness. I think I'm getting the likeness, but I painted him. I got a couple of inches up to paint the sky. Okay. Okay. Oh, John, I say I like the memory trip from time at the School of Art. Yeah, I love it too. Okay, I got another question here. Muki saying, is there an art area in Peru where artists congregate like they have in France? Oh, who knows? Maybe. Well, I know that it's not like in a specific place, but there is a couple of coffee bars. You know, when you go to get drunk, get some beers, and every time that I went there, I find I found somebody. I have found one of my friends every single time. It's just like they love this place. It's in downtown, you know, in that area of the city that's pretty old. All the buildings are pretty old. Some of them they are protected because they are about just to turn down, to break apart, you know, and they got something that says, "Hey, this is just a historic building now. Nobody's gonna, uh, nobody uses, nobody lives here." And that area is where is this bar in downtown, and it's kind of an old, really old bar, and they got some, you know, the tables are just thick wood tables that you say, oh my God, this table is like 100 years old, and that's the beauty about this place. Okay, and yeah, my friends they just love to go there, and I haven't gone there for like for years. Oh no no, I'm lying. There was one of my friends' birthdays like maybe a couple of months ago, and they were, hey, we're here, and it was like, oh wow, yeah yeah, going there. That's pretty nice. You know, it's been a long time since I visit that place, and it's always full. It's full. There are a lot of tourists, a lot of people from here, but it's always full. It's just like sometimes you gotta wait to get a table because it's just they have like 50 tables maybe, and it's full, completely full. And that I would say that's the place that where some artists kind of spend some Saturday night time. Mm. Yeah, and the other place that I have gone a couple of times in the last 2 months is another bar. It's the same thing that, but they have karaoke. And the funny thing, my friends, some of them they love to sing in English, and sometimes they ask me, "Hey, do you speak English?" And I say, "No." Ah, you speak English, man? No, I don't. Sing, man, sing in English. No, I don't speak English. They want me to sing in front of a lot of people. You know, that's yeah, no, no way. Uh, but that kind of triggered something on me, you know. And I was at home, like looking for karaoke videos on YouTube and singing out loud. You know, the funny thing is, my son is like, it was again? Oh my God. And my daughter, she was like, oh, I gotta sing with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, that was funny. Well, my son is like, hey, he feels so embarrassed to see me singing, like, you gotta go away. Like, no, 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 I'm not gonna stay here with you. No, no way. Okay, let's see. Mm. What is one of my friends the one that used to sing a lot? But I think he's an actor, and he's like an actor is they are not embarrassed of anything or afraid of anything. He just go there and sing and that's it. Sometimes he sings just terrible. He didn't care about that. It's pretty amazing how they are kind of say. How can you say it? Shameless? I don't know if that's correct to say it, but he's not afraid. He's not, you know, that's amazing, amazing. Okay, what about teeth? I'm not gonna paint the teeth like with a lot of details, just a little bit. Hola Mario Lonzi, gracias. Okay, let's think about some edges. Okay, okay, let's see. No, no, some more details, because I think I'm getting closer, but not close enough. I still I need to paint the mouth. Okay, okay, okay. I think I need to make her cheeks a bit more rounded, more light here, and kind of blend this and moving the brush in a rounded motion. Yeah, that's better. Now about the tears, I don't know how many tears I could add. Mm, Chris is saying he needs a hamburger. Oh, Chris, you still want to paint a hamburger on Saturday? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna be a good idea for me. You know, I'm on a diet. I'm not eating rice. I'm not eating bread. I'm dying here. I don't drink. I don't eat hamburgers. I don't drink, sodas. Not nothing. Just some mostly water. And I'm going to the sauna. I'm going to sit my ass there, not moving at all, and waiting for the sauna make miracles on my body. Okay. This is the tricky part about changing, taking out the glasses. You know, it looks something simple, but it looks like something. Hey, we're gonna do it. No problem. And after that, it becomes all the problems. Like, hey, it doesn't look like hair. It's this and that. And on top of everything that we don't got always kind of 100% the likeness like to that level. And that little change, that's gonna just kind of maybe even things even worse about the likeness. I want to sharpen an edge here. I'm gonna pick up black because I mean I don't know if yeah, I think her eyes are brown, but here there's not too much room for details. I need contrast more than details. The color of the eyes is something that I can just fix later. Okay, I'm going to use black, a little bit of alizarin crimson. I'm gonna sharpen this edge here. I don't see this black here, but I need to just make the face pop here, okay? Okay, I need a sharp edge here. Let's see if it works here, soft edge, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Gonna soften this wrinkle. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Mervad is saying, after those experiences you got, do you depend on your eyes to see proportions or measurements, or do you need to measure always? Yeah, I mean sometimes I just draw, let's say by eye, don't measure. Let's say I got something good, okay? But it doesn't matter if I don't do it like on purpose or nothing. I know that because I practiced that so many times, so many years. I already got that, and it's like it's working on like a second. Uh, it's just like I have created a muscle memory around that. Okay, I don't think about that, but when you do something so many times, I don't think there's no way to say that I'm intuitive or something like that anymore. It's just like doing the same. Even that maybe I don't do it like pick up and measure like this. It's in my head always, this thing about measuring, comparing. And since I know that maybe that's the case for the few times that I've been trying just to draw without measuring, I kind of doesn't do it. And what I mean is like I always measure. I always relied on proportions. always, always. Because even if I don't try to do it, maybe my brain is doing that, even that when I don't think that I'm doing that. What would be the purpose to not? I prefer to be fully aware of what I'm doing, and always rely on the same thing, on the things that I know. Measuring, comparison, checking out on the mirror. It's kind of always the same. Okay, let's see. I want to paint the glasses. Something it's easy for me to compare with the glasses. Anyway. No, I'm saying what I want. I'm not saying what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna paint just like I'm gonna continue the painting. Already, I didn't paint the glasses, but it's kind of it's kind of hard for me to compare when I don't something is missing. Something is different on the photograph from the painting. I got the I got it. I think that I should make her eyes bigger. No, maybe. Okay. Okay, a little bit of purple. More blue. I think that's gonna be okay to separate, you know, one from the other. Hello, Mary. Well, my friend is saying I see some painters depend on shadows through drawing. They don't measure at all. They paint the first eye, and then with respect to the shadows of this eye, complete the other part, and so on. Yeah, I think there's so many ways to do it. Yeah, if that works, uh, that there's two approaches when we paint, when we draw and paint at the same time. The linear approach and the sculptural approach. What you're describing is more like the sculptural approach. Is it, for sculpture it depends on form. For form it depends on values, and the other way that is just lined. We need to see lines to be able to follow the lines and draw with, you know. But at the end, we end up using both, because when we add values, and the first stage is drawing, but when we start to add values and color, that became something as a sculpture is, we kind of mold it. At the end, we use both ways of painting. And another thing that, I could see first, or I could ask any painter, which I see, is making a demo, if this is self-taught or it has studied in the School of Art. Because the difference is that if I see somebody that has studied in the School of Art, and he told me that it's drawing just by observation, no measuring, I could say, yeah, that's good, but I would know that this guy is being exposed a lot of practice, a lot of measurement. There's no way that he could get rid of that. It's, how do you say, ingrained, I think, in his brain. There's no way. There's no way to know. It's just like when somebody drive a car, a mechanic car, not automatic. You cannot unlearn that. It's just like driving a bicycle. You cannot unlearn that. It just stays with you. When you learn to drive a bicycle once, stays with you forever. You pick up any bicycle, you're gonna be able to drive it. It's something that I think, in my opinion, that happens when we practice that much, measuring and measuring. Okay, all the time measuring, day after day measuring. Yeah. Yeah. What else could say? No, I'm not measuring. Yeah, I know you're not measuring now, maybe, or you think you're not measuring, but you have done that for so many years. It stays with you. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong about doing or not doing anything. I mean, for painting, we should use, especially for portrait, all the tools that we have. Okay, I rely on the tools that I got used to, like having the photograph next to the painting, same size. Okay, that makes it easy for me to check out, to compare. Okay, I rely on have the flipped photograph, or use a mirror. Okay, now always the same. I could measure. Okay, definitely I could measure, like pick up, you know, the brush and measure. And I'm gonna do that after I finish up here. I'm gonna measure because definitely there's gonna be some mistakes, definitely. And there's a point that I'm not gonna be able to find the mistakes by eye. I'm gonna need to measure. And I got to the point sometimes to take a picture and use Photoshop and overlap the painting and the picture to check out the mistakes. And I have done that a few times when I don't get it. You know, it's like the client says, you know, it's there, but at the same time, something is missing on the face. And I say, oh my God, you know, and I do that. And overlap it, and I see the last mistake on the drawing. Hey, you know, one thing is drawing, okay, drawing. And I said everything is in place, you know. Yeah. Now, values, the things that you cannot overlap, values. Maybe we no, we cannot do. And it doesn't matter sometimes how precise if is the drawing, but if the values are off, it's gonna look like something is off. Remember, you know, that's the tricky part of values, because of the values, I can make her face looks like even more rounded or flat here on the cheeks. And I think that's gonna affect the likeness if I make her face look a little bit flat just by changing the shadows. Okay, drawing is, where is this thing here? Where is this line here? Okay, but if I just go here and blend all this cheek, it's gonna look flat, and that's gonna affect the likeness. And sometimes we look the likeness just on the drawing. We are looking everywhere. When I get to the point I cannot find a way to, you know, I don't see it more, I overlap it. That's step first for the likeness. The next step, the next step for values is just put the picture and the painting together. Take a photograph. Use Photoshop to darken both. I have done that here, you know. I darken up both, and then I see the difference between values. But there's no way to trace that. That means that we are relying on observation for that. There's no measurement for that. We gotta rely just on comparison, compare a lot. Okay, I'm gonna start using more colors. A little bit of greenish colors, a little bit of pink. Let's see what else we can do in terms of color. A little bit of red here. I love this green. You know, I got this green, chrome green. I love it. I'm gonna put it down here. Okay. The young Charles, any question? When you paint two subjects, do you charge double? No. I should. Or maybe I said yes. Yeah, a bit more for one face. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Anna, Tisar. Sorry, I don't understand. Oh, okay. Thank you, Anna. Yeah. Hello, Milak or Malak. Okay, now let's think about edges. Let's continue with edges. First, we need a lot of soft edges. Okay. Okay, first, before edges, I'm gonna soften this. Oh no, I was thinking about color. I got distracted. Reading the comments. Color first. Yeah, a little bit of this green. let's see some touch up. I think I'm gonna move this eye a little bit up. Yeah, I'm gonna move the eye a little bit up. Okay, speaking about this question, if I charge more for one face, what about 50 more dollars? Sounds okay? Or still too cheap? That means that I could add $50 for an extra face. No more than one face because I don't have too much. You know what I paint here on YouTube is this is the whole canvas. You know, because I got a couple of inches up. It's 10 by 12, but you see here like just 9 by 10. A little bit of green here. Even though I added green at the beginning, but this green is different. It's a bit more saturated. I mean, it's more for smaller areas. Okay. Hello, Intesar. Oh, sorry that you're not doing so good. Uh, Typhoid. Okay. Okay, hope you get better soon. Okay, let's see. I got here some sky. A little bit of a sharp edge. There. Okay. Here is just lost. Now the ear. I think I can make it sharp here. Okay. And then soft here. I'm gonna take out this. here I think I'm gonna keep just soft edge. Or I can make let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see. Where's my brush? Okay, here. Maybe sharp edge here. Okay. Now sharp edge here. Work on the face. I need a little bit of this green. Some touches of green. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna soften the edge here. Okay. A little bit of green. Light blue. I see a reflected light here. I think it's here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use the screen with a lot of white. Let's add some highlights. Okay, I need some Naples yellow, just a little bit. Oh, you will see me? A question because I don't see myself here. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the browser. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Oh, somebody's asking me who's these people. She's the sister of one of my patrons. She's Moses' sister. I'm trying to move the brush stroke following the form of the face. Here, for example, like I did the same here. Now I'm doing the same here. Okay, I'm gonna use another color. This vivid pink. I like this color. I need a clean spot here. Mix just with white. Need a soft edge here. There's a sharp edge, soft edge, a lost edge, okay? And sharp again here. Now about the shadow here, that's too dark. Thinking about that. Now that you know, I think I could change that shadow, light up the shadow a bit. Let's see. Okay. Some red and alizarin crimson on the nose. nostrils. Okay, corner of the mouth. Okay, that's some touches of color here. Okay, here. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in for you to see the colors. Okay, I'm adding here a little bit of pink, some touches of this color here, for example. On the nose, on the mouth, a little bit of reddish. I gotta work here, I got too much green. Okay, the same on his face. Okay. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some glazes. Okay. Let's see. What else I can do? The water here. I'm thinking more about the edge than copying the water. Okay, let's see what else I need. Okay. Okay, I need to sharpen this edge here. Okay. Now I'm gonna soften here. Okay, I need more paint for the sky. Need a bigger brush. Okay, I think this one is gonna be okay. Ma, estoy pintando. Estoy pintando todavía en YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna sharpen this edge here, okay? And make it a little bit darker. Yeah, a bit more. Okay. Maybe a bit more. Just a little bit here. Now I'm gonna soften that. Okay, let's see the eyes. I need to zoom in for the eyes. What about his mouth? Okay. Hello, Nilu. Okay. I'm reading here. Hello, Jonas. Jonas is saying, did you see your Paris challenge of painting with the other hand, the left? It must have been hard. And have you tried it, Renzo? No, I want that too much. It's enough challenge to paint just with with my hand, Paint with the left hand. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a challenge. It's like a game, playing a game. Yeah, yeah. That's nice. I think that's pretty good. The thing is that just got the feeling that I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna make this more difficult, even more difficult. And I don't want to. Yeah, yeah, but that's pretty nice. Yeah, to try something new, to challenge ourselves. I wanna watch it. I wanna watch it. Okay. I need some white. Okay. Uh, what else? I see a little bit of light coming through here. I'm gonna make all this just the shoulder. Okay. I wanted this sharp edge there on the face. I don't know if that's good or not, but let's let's see. I think I need to narrow the face here a little bit. Here's a little bit of the ear. And here's a little bit of the other ear. Okay, I'm going to add a sharp edge here. Okay. Oh, I think that the nose is a little bit more pointy. think I'm almost done. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm tired. I don't think I'm gonna make the painting any better. Yeah. I'm gonna add some glazes. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And let's see. What do you think? That's enough? Okay. Oh, I think this is too much. Oh, no. Yeah. Where's the brush? I think just here. Okay. Uh, mm, Now you know what? The light here, I don't like it, this light. It's too yellowish. Yeah, that's. I did it to create contrast here on this area, but I think maybe I exaggerated that too much. Okay. Okay, let's read some comments. Dita saying, Renzo, you have shorter her neck. Oh, I'm gonna check out. Okay. Okay, I'm just scrolling up. Sandra Coward saying the fold on her left side of the mouth is missing, going to the chin. Okay. Let me check out that. Check out that. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Just, you know what? I'm thinking about this light here. I like it, but me kind of, it looks like the sunlight hitting here, but there's no sunlight on the face. Unless I'm thinking to add a glaze, yeah, kind of a cadmium orange, pretty transparent. I think that's solve so many things on color and temperature. And another thing I was thinking about the sky. Maybe I should mute the color. Maybe it's too bright. Hmm. Anyway, okay, I'm checking what I'm going to work tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I mean a couple of days. It will be in a couple of days. Yeah, I need to let it dry. The ear, obviously, I didn't work on the ear. Need to work on the ear. Okay, what else? Okay, I think that's it for today. Yeah, no more. I'm not gonna make it any better. And then maybe this time you're just gonna spend more time trying to fix things here and there, but need to take a rest. And then go back with fresh eyes. Gary saying, will you come back and finish up with us? Oh, hey Moses, Cuello, and right cheek. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. See you all Thursday. Take care, your. Wait. Wait. somebody, is gonna tell me something about the portrait. Hey, don't forget to press the like button. Press the like button. It's crazy. Smash the like button. I don't know if I'm gonna retouch this on camera. I don't think. And usually when I do retouches is like I go over the you know I go over the face and then I retouch for maybe 10 minutes. I let it dry. Then the next time again I retouch again, like let's say next week. It's kind of a slower process. In that time, I'm just kind of waiting, always checking out the paint and waiting to see a mistake. If I don't see a mistake, but I know something is not okay, I can just uh, go and overlap the painting and because first I think it could be something about the drawing. Okay, because about values, I always squinting down my eyes. I'm always doing that. I'm making her face a little bit narrowing her face a little bit, moving down the shoulder a little bit down. Okay, now the other side of the face. Okay. I'm gonna soften here. Okay. Okay. That's it for today. Maybe I will see you all tomorrow. Let's see, maybe tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Oh, hello Cheryl. Bye. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Wendy. You all. Bye. Thank you, Shaylee. Figures.